Finally got that bad boy out. Lay it down, and you can see they're an exact match. Welcome back to Simplify Mechanic. We're headed out to do a water pump on a 2006 Ford Mustang. I think it's the V6 4.0 liter. But I just wanted to show you these nifty little fans. I don't know if you know anything about this. The AC broke in the mechanic's car today. This company should send me some more. Pay me to wear these bad boys. I wear them all day. We just arrived on scene. As you can see, we're working on a 2006 Ford Mustang. We're gonna do a water pump replacement. All right, grab you an 8mm. Unloosen the screw style clamp. We're taking off the intake hose. Now we're gonna take the sensor off, but it has a little red safety clip that you gotta remove first. Then you can push down and pull out. Here, there's that little green clip. You just push it up and then you pull out, set that to the side, and then you can take the intake hose off there. Go ahead and grab that 8mm again. Loosen this side up. This way you can take the whole intake hose off, set it on the ground. These are also 8mm. We're gonna move this out of the way, give us some more room. Now once you get both 8mm bolts, set them off to the side, and you can move the tank and place it to the side, and you can leave the hoses connect to it. Now we need to loosen these water pump bolts. You got to do it while the serpentine belt's still on. If not, when you go to loosen, the pulley will just spin. So go ahead and break them loose now. Now take your 3/8" ratchet, stick it in the belt tensioner, and pull it up. That way you can slide your serpentine belt off just like that. Now that you got the serpentine belt off, you can take the rest of the bolts out of the water pump. So go ahead and do that now. Once you get all 4 of them out, then you can take the pulley right off. Should slide off real easy. Take the 4 bolts that you took out and you put them back in your pulley. That way you don't lose them. And here's the rest of the water pump. See, these hoses we have to remove as well. And there's also maybe 6 or 7 more bolts. These ones are 8mm as well. So make sure when you take them out, we put them in the new water pump right in the same spot. Because sometimes these bolts are different sizes. You don't want to get them mixed up. So go ahead and take the rest of these out. Take your time. There's no rush with it. Luckily with these bolts, they're all the same size, so you can't really mix it up. This one was a little bit tougher to get out because that little metal pipe was there. Now here we are. You can see we got all the bolts in the spot. Like I said, they're the same size. All right, we got to remove the hoses. So get you a wrench or something. These clamps are hard to get off. So spray some PB Blaster and then take your time. Here we're moving this idler pulley. It's a 15mm bolt just to give us a little bit more room because we got to remove one of the hoses behind it. Now we got that removed. You can see we're using our wrench again. Or our pliers as it was. We're going to move it up like that. Good. Take your hammer. A little hit like that to break the seal. And now we can remove the old water pump just like that. We got one more hose to take off. You can see the clamp was put on backwards, so we couldn't get to it till we removed the water pump. Go ahead and slide it down. Now we can take it out all the way. Set your old one beside the new one. Make sure they match up perfectly. Now you see all this old material. So get you a razor and you have to clean this very good, because if not, when you put your new water pump on, it'll leak and you'll have to take it all back off again. So this actually takes the most time of anything during the job. See how clean we got it? Because we got to put the gasket on it. So first we're putting this gasket maker on there. Nice and even, so when we put the gasket on like that it keeps it in place. We don't want it moving around when we put it on. Here we are, we just put it back on, 1 bolt at a time, just to keep it on there. You hand tighten them down. You don't need to tighten them all the way down now. Let's go ahead and put them all in. Now once we get them all in, we're going to tighten them. We're going to start at the top and then cross over to the bottom, and then the 9 o'clock and then 3 o'clock position, back and forth, so we tighten them down even. Now we're going to go ahead and put the hoses back on, move the clamps back down on them, and you can see the clamps when we put them back on. You put them back on where they was, there's little indentions. I'm going to try to put it right back where it was exactly. Now we're going to put our pump back on, or our pulley back on. So put your pulley up there and hand tighten the bolts. Go ahead and get your idler pulley. Tighten that up. Remember, it's 15 millimeter. Tighten it all the way down. Now here we're putting our belt tensioner, or putting our serpentine back on. Now that we have our belt back on, we're going to put this back into place. Get the two 8 millimeter bolts. Go ahead and tighten these down. Now we're taking our intake hose. We're setting it back up. Remember, this is 8 millimeter. You tighten them clamps back down. Grab this hose. Just pull that green thing up and push it in. It'll lock into place. Go ahead and put the throttle body sensor back in. Last thing you do here is tighten it back up with the 8 millimeter screw. Guys, that's it for today's video. We knocked that water pump out. Made a quick $150. We're out of here. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And like always, Semper Fi till next time.